Let me introduce you the DF64 grinder Gen 2. This is a single dose coffee grinder for espresso, mocha, filter, and coarse, and it has 64 mm DLC curve. We are using AC. The voltage is 220 over 60 Hz. The power is 250 watts motor. The weight is around 7.7 kilos. It has a sturdy and reliable grinder built with a pricey and professional parts. It is fitted with 64mm DLC flat burrs made in Italy for fluffy, durable burrs. So we're not using a diamond coated burrs because that's really expensive. That's why we use DLC diamond-like coating burrs. It's a thin film coating that provides a hard, wear-resistant surface to the burrs. DLC coating can extend the lifespan of the burrs and maintain their sharpness over the time, resulting in more consistent and precise grinding. If you wanted to change it to a better burr or to the best burr in the market, just unscrew this 3 and then change it together with this one. So first, remove this wood cover or lid. Hello. Let's remove the ring indicator. So there is a screw here, so just need to unscrew and then remove. Take note, not all the grinder has a ring indicator. This is important and critical for burr alignment, so you don't have to worry that your burr might get damaged or misalignment. This is the upper burr holder. Popcorn lid to avoid your grinders keep on popcorning every time you grind. So this is it. So let's remove the adjustment disc counterclockwise. There you go. We can now see the upper burr holder. This is the DLC burr that we have. We have here for the upper burr holder, and we also have in here inside. So let's try to operate it. There you go. This is how you're going to align it back the moment, let's say for example, you upgrade the burrs or you do a preventive maintenance. You gotta clean the excess powder of the beans here. You just need to align this 3 indicator to the nook in here. Like that. Put back the adjustment disc clockwise. So that sound means that the burr is not yet aligned. So you can adjust it here. Still on. So the moment you hear the low to zero retention sound, meaning to say that the burr is already aligned, and that's the time you need to put the ring indicator to avoid damaging the burrs. So let's put it here in the 0 and then secure the screw. You will see here, do not adjust past 0 to prevent burr damage. For typical espresso, and then you can grind. If you wanted to try the Moka pot kind of brewing, you can adjust it here. Okay. And you want to try the V60 filter, you can adjust here. Or if you want the cold brew coarse brewing method, if you wanted to go back again to espresso, let's say for example the order is espresso, or you want to brew espresso, you can still try to adjust in here, but not beyond in this lane to avoid on damaging the burr, because burr is expensive. Alright, so now let's try to grind. You will get this metal cup doser and this color for here. Then put it here. The powder chute is very near to the metal cup to avoid on wasting beans. If you don't want to put this, you can still put it like this, but make sure if you use this method, try to spray first the beans before putting in here. You can also try to use your own portafilter here. But I think this is kind of messy, that's why you have to put this ring to avoid on having a messy workplace. Here, put 16 grams of beans. So at least 1 or 2. Take it. Okay. So as you can see, it is around 15. Oh, sorry. It's 15.9. So there is like around 0.1, 0.2 up to 0.3. So I would not say that this is a zero retention grinder, because as I tear it earlier for 16 grams, I get around 15.9 grams. Very normal typically for around missing 0.1, 0.2, and occasionally 0.3 for the grinder settings. I could say this is a low retention but not zero retention. Let's try to grind without using this spray bottle with water. And then grind. It still works well even without the use of the spray. So let's try to pump the bellow a little bit. And then let's check. So with the use of the bellow, we can see 15.7 grams. That's typically normal for a single dose grinder. There will be like an anomaly around 0.1 up until 0.3 or sometimes 0.4. Let's try to grind using the V filter. Okay, let's try this 16 grams also. Actually not 16 grams. Let me put 20 grams and then try to grind using the filter adjustment around 60. So using a stepless grinder, we can try to use the filter without calibrating and wasting too much beans. V60 grinding texture. We can see some shafts. Now let's try to brew using an espresso machine. I'm gonna use a portafilter and then adjust it again to the espresso. I want to put it at number 10. Cover the lid and then start grinding. And then push some bellow.